Hey guys, Meredith here. So one of the many questions I get on my cosplay page is actually about makeup and skincare. I'm actually really flattered that everyone has such high opinions of my makeup skills because I promise you they're not that good. But something I have become really obsessed with in the past couple of months, actually past year, is skincare. And I'm gonna kind of go through my daily routine and maybe it'll help you, maybe it'll give you an idea of where to start. The one thing I will say is that anytime dealing with skincare, it's gonna have to be tailored specifically to your type of skin. I tend to be a combination oily and dry, especially in the winter. I have super dry skin ever since moving here to Atlanta. So I realized, you know, from about October to March, my skincare regime is completely different than the summer months. So what I've been doing right now, I've been really pleased with. I actually started a whole new thing about a month ago and I've seen huge improvements and I'm really happy. I know the lighting isn't the best right now, but the only makeup I'm wearing is on my eyes. I actually don't have any foundation or concealer on, and I'm normally the type of person that I'm embarrassed to go out of the house without full makeup. So to be at that point, I'm really happy. So anyways, what I do, I find it's probably a lot for some people, and others might be like, that's not enough, you're doing that wrong, but this is what works for me. So in the morning, every morning when I get up, I make sure to cleanse my face. I used to use Aveda's Clear Complexion skin pads. They have an exfoliated side and a soft side. I've actually completely removed those from my regimen and I just use a very basic cleanser. I don't have it out here because I actually left it in the bathroom, but it's Aveda's Rosemary Mint facial gel. It's really nice, it's light. I don't find it too harsh on my skin. For the longest time I was using Perricone MD's Citrus Facial Wash, but I find in the winter months the citrus is just way too harsh on my skin. It also causes breakouts for me. So I've been using the Aveda, I really like it. It's about $30 for a 16-ounce bottle. I've had it for 6 months. It's lasted that long with daily use and I love it. I've also been able to use it with my favorite new tool, my Clarisonic. Last month I picked this up and I love it. I got the Mia 2, it's the mid-range model. It's about $150 and it comes with a single brush. Mine came with just the standard generic brush, though today I went and picked up the deep pore cleanser because I have pore issues and I want to give it a shot. Each little brush is good for about 3 months. I clean mine daily, obviously. I mean, even though you're using a facial cleanser, I tend to clean it off a little bit. I love it. And it comes with this great little thing. I can travel with it. It's a cord. You know, the charger, that's what it's called. You know, the fancy technical names. Who needs those? I love it. It's great. It beeps at you. It's a 4-cycle brush. So you'll do your forehead first, then your nose and chin, and then each side of your cheek. And then in the mornings, I tend to also do my neck. And it'll like when you turn it on, it'll like beep and let you know when the next cycle is, which I think is really great because I can't keep track of time. And then sometimes if I do feel I want like a little bit of an extra cleanse, I'll like do the cheeks a little bit more. So I do that every morning. I will say I did pick up a new cleanser today. The Sephora at my mall was having a Perricone MD event and I love Perricone MD. Higher end product, but for my skin it works really well. And so I picked up this nutritive cleanser. They sampled it on me. I really like it. They were actually sampling it with the Clarisonic. So I'm excited to try. Usually their cleansers, like I said, I was using their citrus cleanser. It'll last me 3 months. And it's 6 ounces. Really great value. I mean, this was only $40, which I know some people are like, you spend $40 on a face cleanser? Well, trust me, it works. When something's really good, you spend the money on it. And I'm excited to see how it works with the Clarisonic. So after I do that in the morning, I don't just moisturize. I mean, some people can if you're younger, it's great. I'm actually 32 and I'm really fortunate that I have good skin. I have always tried to take care of myself, but I used to be out in the sun a lot as a kid, and so I try to combat those effects that I know are going to bother, like, you know, affect my skin later on as I age. So I've picked up, last month I picked up, actually no, it's only been about 3 weeks. Nuance by Selma Hayek. They sell it at CVS or also Amazon. It's a dark spot corrector. I started at first using it just on my nose where I have this little dark spot. I don't know if you can see it. Just an age spot, you know, from the sun. And I've noticed even in 2 weeks it's actually lightened. And then I read a review online how a girl was using this kind of in her like T-zone area where she had like rosacea and redness. And I started that about a week ago, just kind of using it all over this area. And I've actually noticed a really, really nice balance to my skin, and I love it. And I'm, like I said, I'm the type of person that I'd have to like have full makeup on to leave the house, and now that I'm feeling a lot more confident about my skin, I'm really excited that I don't have to, and I really think that product has a lot to say. Another thing I do is right under my eyes, I got a sample tube of Strivectin SD. It's about $15 at beauty.com. I've heard a lot of great things about Strivectin. It's an anti-wrinkle filler that used over time is supposed to like see results of lessening of wrinkles. Honestly, I can't say I've noticed anything. I mean, I still have my deep wrinkles that, I mean, short of like surgery or using like an injection, they probably won't go away. But I mean, my smaller wrinkles, I don't know. I've been using it for about a month and a half, and it does say about 2 to 8 weeks before you see a difference. I'm probably going to order another 2 and give it a full like 3 months to see, because $15 really isn't that much. But you know, it comes highly rated, but I think it's just one of those, it works for some people, it doesn't work for others. But I do this in the morning, right after I use the Nuance. And then I finish everything off with my Perricone MD Face Finishing Moisturizer. This is a great middle of the line moisturizer if you have oily skin, dry skin, you know, combination skin. I love this stuff. I was actually initially going to drop a lot more money. This is like $55. I was going to spend like $100 on like the anti-aging moisturizer, and the representative told me, no, don't do that. Your skin, you're too young. If you over moisturize, it'll actually cause more damage. So I've been using this for about 1.5 years now, and I love it. And there are a couple times where I'm like, oh, I don't want to spend $55 on a face cream because it goes in about a month. So I've tried Sephora brand, Aveda, Ren, Olay and Henriksen, and none of them stand up to this, and I love this. And it's something that I feel like if you are going to spend the money, it's really worth it, especially when you're getting into your 30s or 40s. You know, you really want to start taking good care of your skin, and I love it. So that's what I do if I'm not wearing any makeup. If I'm wearing makeup, I will sometimes use, I started using a coconut oil base as a filler, and I sometimes use a, or what do you call that, a primer, but you know, we're not talking about makeup, we're just talking about daily skincare. So that's what I do in the morning. Now, at night, if I have been wearing makeup, I found, again, a Salma Hayek Nuance product. Their makeup remover with chamomile and lavender is great. I've used higher end makeup removers that are like purely chemical based, and this is a very natural base makeup remover, and I love it. I did also just use a soap and water before, and I found it never really got like, especially my waterproof mascara and eyeliner off, and this works really well. And I just do a couple of dabs on a like a sponge, and it usually takes like 2 over to get all my makeup off. I'll usually focus 1 on my eyes and 1 just on my foundation, and it's great. Now, they do say with the Clarisonic you could use this to remove makeup. I don't like using it just to remove my makeup because I feel it builds up on the brush itself and it can be kind of gross to clean. So I actually will use that first, and then a very, very gentle cleanser like the Aveda Rosemary Mint Cleanser before, again, I use the Clarisonic, because I just don't want the buildup on the brush. These brushes will last 3 months. You know, I'm probably going to replace them once a month because I'm really picky about diseases and gross things. So yeah, but then I will go back and use the Nutritive Cleanser from Perricone MD to finish off my cleansing. Now at night, your moisturizing is going to be a little bit different. I actually am out of my nighttime moisturizer. I'm actually still trying to find something I like. I was using a Sephora one, and like I said, it was just too heavy and I felt it built up. I got a sample from Sephora. When you like buy a lot of stuff, you get points. This is like one of the 200 points. It's the Algenist Firming and Lifting Cream, and I feel like I could probably use this as a nighttime moisturizer, so I'm gonna give it a shot, see how it works. I'm always big into things that firm and lift, you know, aging skin. So we're gonna give that a shot and see how that goes. So that's basically what I do. I usually use the Strivectin at night. Lately I got this kit, this Olay and Henriksen kit. It was like a multi-piece set. You get a citrus serum that's supposed to help tighten skin, a invigorating night gel, the Sheer Transformation Moisturizer, which is too sheer. It had a citrus moisturizer that was too harsh on my skin, an Ultimate Eye Lift Gel, and a walnut complexion scrub. I actually really like these two products. The Eye Lift Gel I find is really nice just to kind of cool the eye area. I've noticed it kind of helps reduce my dark circles. And then the walnut scrub is really good, though I've actually not been using a lot of my scrubs since I got the Clarisonic, because it's a great exfoliator. Oh, and Angel, I don't think you can see him, but my cat has come to join me. One of the other scrubs I love, I got this around, was it Christmas break, I guess? It's by Ren. It's a Jojoba Microbead Purifying Facial Polish. It runs about $30 to $40. It is an amazing, amazing exfoliating scrub. I would just use it with my hands. And it leaves you really moisturized afterwards. It's wonderful. And okay, even though you're not supposed to use an exfoliating scrub with the Clarisonic, once a week I will actually use the Ren on my Clarisonic for an extra deep scrubbing. It works for me. Again, I don't, like, my skin isn't super sensitive, so I can get away with that. If you have sensitive skin, you probably don't want to try it. But you know, it's one of those things, experiment. If it works for you, it's great. If not, don't worry about it. And then another thing I've been doing once a week is the Basquiat Black Mask Peel Mask. And when I say black, it is black. It looks like tar on your face. It's great. I actually ended up getting a sample of this during Black Friday, and I love it to death. I've used this twice so far. I feel like I'll probably get 2 months out of this, and it's $35. The big thing I like about this is that it really helps with my pores. I get really big pores around here, and I've been getting some like age deposits underneath my eyes, and I've noticed since I've been using this for about 2 months now, a lot of that's gone. And it's also supposed to help again, correct with, you know, discoloration. They do have a white mask that's supposed to help even more with pigmentation. I haven't tried it because it's gotten really mixed reviews online, and I'm just, you know, I'm waiting for a sample to come out. Other than that, another thing I have that I'm excited to sample from the Perricone MD event is the Blue Plasma. It's a serum that you use in the morning. You're supposed to put it on before you moisturize. It claims to give you porcelain skin, not in terms of color, but in overall, like, just flawless skin over use. I have about a month sample. I will come back in a month and let you know if it's worth the $90 investment for the jar. So we'll see. So yeah, so that's my skincare regime. I'm pretty excited to share that with you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at mhplacco@gmail.com, or you can find me on the internet at notthegeeknextdoor.com. And let me know what you guys use. Let me know what you like or don't like, or if you've tried any of this, give me a shout and say, I don't know, thanks. Anyways, see you next week.